Hello guys and welcome back to another exciting episode of the GamePreneur, and today this is one of my favorite episodes. We are going to replace or customize my PlayStation 5 to a PS1. Yeah, you heard it right. I like the PS1 colorway, or the design of it, the sound of the intro, way back in the 90s. I really love that. Compared to PS2, PS3, PS4, for me, it's more significant to hear the PlayStation 1 intro sound. Like world, like a warp that you are welcoming to a different world, and that is the world of the PlayStation. Okay, so for me, it's very calm, very calming, and it really you can feel the vibration, especially when you're using speaker outlet, and you can hear like the relaxing vibration of the PlayStation 1. Well, that is only me, but for you guys, what do you think? So guys, let's go back to this, and we are going to decorate it to a PlayStation 1 design. Okay, so without any further ado, let's clean it first. By the way guys, the problem with this is color white, everyday use. Of course, there will be some dirt. The famous plated icons are here, or engraved, I should say, very small, but you can see the difference of the color already. And this is less than 2 months we're using it, and me and my kid, we're using it, and even when we are washing our hands before playing, or even putting an alcohol, it's still having this. Maybe our sweat during the gameplay, intense grinding, etc. Well, we cannot avoid this to happen. So what I think for the remedy is I will have a silicone cover, and since I'm going to make it as a PS1 design, I choose a gray or silvery matte gray color to match our PS1 design. Okay, so without any further ado, let's clean it first. Here we go. High speed video, here we go. So we are done cleaning it. Maybe I can clean it further if I see some dirt using the white light right here. So just in case, I will do that off the camera, but for now we're just gonna start decorating this to a PS1. So number one, or the first step, will be prying this. So we're just gonna pry this with a different faceplate. Okay, so they call it the controller faceplate in your local e-commerce, maybe Shopee, or what do you have in there? Wish in the States, or Amazon, if you find this kind of this is from Adobe, and it's not color red. I choose, of course, if it's the old school OG PS1, we'll have the gray one. Okay, so this is not like the grayish gray, but somehow it's close to like this. Yeah, it's almost the same color. As long as it's a matte grayish, that's okay. It looks a PS1, but we'll find out. So let's try prying it. Again, let's go with the fast camera. Guys, so back to the normal video. So very important, when you're looking at this, make sure you're using a plastic to pry this, using this thing that I'm holding right now. So there's a lot of this online available. So although I made some scratch a little bit by this plastic to another plastic, you can tell that I am crying inside looking on this, because this is the original piece. I have to just hide this one, store it for a while, and in the future when I'm going to return to a original form, I will replace again with this black original plate. Okay, so if you do have this, just keep it. If you're about to resell this unit, it's much better if it's on original, because some of the buyers, they don't trust those third-party, no offense to the third-party companies, but you know, it's much viable if everything is in original form. Okay, so what I did is I pry the plastic from the left and then to another side, the right. Okay, oops. And then when you're using it, there is a gap almost on, where's the camera, almost on this side. You're just gonna pry it, and then on the other side as well. And then once you lift that, you will have to travel your pry on from this opening to the middle, almost on the middle side. Okay, so both side. And then once it's already pop up, you will have an opening on here. Okay, now I've checked the video from other YouTuber, and they just scan this side just to force it. But there's another way. If the opening is already on the middle, you can just push it downwards, it will pop. Okay, because there is a clip here. I think this is the one that you're about to hit. If you just push it, this one right here, so it has that angle right there, so just pop it right here on both sides. Okay, now when you're trying to scan it on the gap, you might cut this, although this is a strong plastic, this is the original one, but you know, sometimes when we force it, it breaks. Okay, so guys, keep this one for future, if you're going to resell your PlayStation 5, maybe if the PlayStation 6 is already in the market. Okay, so let's replace it now. It's really easy. Now if you ask me about the quality on this, of course the original is thick, a little bit heavy, and then the Adobe is thin, not really that thin, but without, or looking this on a personal sight, using the light, against the light, you will see through the plastic. Okay, not unlike the original one, you can see it's a thick one, so you need to keep this one. And what we're doing right now is just the aesthetics. It looks like that edition that we want, so might as well to just store this in a safe place, because if you change your mind, you can just replace it back. Okay, so here we go, let's put it back in. And by the way, the last stage on removing this, because there is a long thin fin, I should say, on both sides, that you need to pull that out, and then just remove it easily. Now returning to this, you have to insert that thin plastic. Oops, I might be wrong, hold on, here we go. Don't worry, maybe I will skip this part, having a hard time doing it. Oops. both sides. Make sure that it's on the right. Don't break, please. I think that's the last part. So the first one will be the last step. Not really sure if this one fits around here or going inside of it. Let's force it. Let's force it now. Let's break this. Oh, okay. Let's have the fast video. All right, so we got it in, and this is what it looks like. The plastic is flexible, so when you're thinking that you might break it, but no, you just have to insert the two fang and then just push it on the middle, and you will have that result. It's already embedded like a perfect fit. And of course, the middle, okay, after prying it, you have to return it. You will hear some click. Okay, you can do this, and then the last one, and that's it. All right, so everything is in place. As you can see, there will be no gap. Okay, so it looks like a silver controller. I like the white. If I'm going to have or a chance to replace this, I will stay on a white controller. I like those white controller. I don't know, my Xbox is white, so you can see they're almost the same. This gives you an illusion that it looks whiter, but if you are using it, it's like the same. Yeah, it's obviously whiter, and it's also matte white, which is I like the Stormtrooper design of this. But we're going to a PS1 design, so we are heading to a grayish silver color. Now, to add a protection, Xbox, I had the red one because it's easy to, because if it's lying on that in front of the TV, if there's no silicone, you always pick up the wrong controller. So I pick up the red to remind me that this is for Xbox. Okay, and then to make it more grayish, I added this kind of silicone rubber, which is pretty nice. Let's try it. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot something. I forgot the sticker, PS1 sticker. They put it here, so we'll have that ordered. Okay, so yep, there we go. This is my PS1 design of the PS5 controller. So you can see it's really nice. Now, since I am a first person gamer, as you can tell on my Xbox, I have that right trigger or right stick, analog stick, on a thicker rubber. So I'm just gonna put that in here. Okay, so yeah, okay, and then a small one or a normal size on the other end. I like this flat one, but yeah, later I will have the round. Okay, let's just always have this spare ones, so I'm going to hide this one for a while, keep this one. Okay, so that is a set. I think this is only a how much is this? I think it's 120 or $2 for a set of this black. I got 2 for 6, 8 rubber. Okay, so I think I'll pick this one right here, the one that has the ripple, not ripple but the dot. Okay, that matches this. Okay, let's cover it. Now I'm hearing a lot of things already. Just this week I found out, not on YouTube but on the reseller or e-commerce site, that they're selling it, about the drift, the controller drift. So be careful out there when especially those first person shooting game. I think the left is always the prone, but it has the same parts. However, well, maybe it's the movement, it always having the issue on this side right here. I don't know, I have to check further, maybe I'm wrong, but I will keep you updated. Okay guys, so speaking of the update, that's the only update I got for today. So if you like this kind of video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe. If you have any suggestions, comments, just put it down below, and I'll see you on the next one. Probably let's try to decorate a PS1 design on the console itself, because today we are done with the controller. Although, which reminds me to get this PS1 OG colorway for this black PS logo right there. Okay, that will be replaced, or that a sticker will be put in the next video of the GamePreneur. All right, so guys, thank you for watching and thank you for your support. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now, and happy weekend. I like the OG vibe on this. Look at this. Woo. Woo, woo, woo. Look at that.